Hello everyone, today we're going to take a detailed look at this 2024 LEGO Friends set, the Andrea's Modern Mansion. So this set contains 2,275 pieces and read at 380 New dollars. It comes with 10 mini dolls and of course you get to build this beautiful looking mansion here. There are so many things to talk about this mansion here, so we're going to start today with the mini dolls. Here we are starting from the mini though, so I'm not that familiar with the older characters. Even the new characters, I haven't dig into it because I'm mostly buying the Friends theme for the set. But we've got Mia, Pesley, Leo, Jiwon, and Andre here. Each of them are looking really nice. I quite like some of the clothes. For Leo, this is not exclusive, so this already been released in a earlier set from last year. So this is kind of double up. And unfortunately, this time they don't really have a new hairpiece from each of the mini dolls because normally I quite look forward to a new hairpiece because they are exchangeable or interchangeable with existing mini figures. And then here, let me just move her selfie stick a little bit so you can see her face. So and then we've got Olivia, Imani, Autumn, Stephanie, and then finally Emma. Again, I believe except Leo, they are all new variant from this year. Before we start looking at all the lovely details from the mansion, just one more thing to have a look at, which is this sports car here. It's a very, like modern looking sports car with a very unique color scheme. You can see this is a very expensive car. Just one thing, the suspension, I think, is a little bit too low because you can see when I take it out from the garage, it's kind of scratching the front bumper. I don't think you want this to happen if you're a car lover or you bought a very expensive cars. I can guarantee this car is going to be quite expensive. But the surprise is this is actually a very complex build. Well, I wouldn't say complex to 18 plus level, but compared to your typical Lego, this is has a lot more details. I particularly love the front and also the side air intake. Having this piece here is in this color is also great. You can see you can fit one Lego mini doll or minifigure inside, have a bigger steering wheel itself. The typical one, given that the mini doll has a different scale, but of course you can still put a minifigure inside if you want. And it feels more like a speed champion car than your typical Lego City or Lego Friends vehicle. Now with the smaller parts already covered, now we can take a look at this modern mansion. As you can see, it looks absolutely stunning and I wish I live in a place like this. It has three levels with quite a bit of volume, although it's not necessarily massive, it can fit easily on any shelf. And even though the back is open for playability and accessibility, it does has a lots of depth. It's not like just a facade. From a top down view you can see that quite I think it's 8 to 10 studs deep, so you can see each compound, which we will take a look in details later. You can fit a lot of stuff inside. We will start from the exterior. Personally, I think this is a very nice touch because I think it's supposed to be on a cleat side. So this kind of very nice touch to have this angle here. This part we'll cover a little bit later. This is a very nice architecture design, also coloring as well, using the door frame and the this piece to have a bigger window. So on this side is actually bigger one. The most interesting part from the exterior, it's not just the centerpiece, but like using all this garage door piece, but different transparent color to create a very nice effect on outside the window. And of course, the center area is also looking really nice, and also the build is quite interesting. I've got some windows. We will take a look later how what actually it's showing inside. We've got a swimming pool outside, and this is quite a interesting way to create swimming pool. If I remember in the past, very very long time ago, like in the 80s and the 90s, when they still have the raised base plate. Usually, the swimming pool is part of the base plate, and you have a very nice and very deep swimming pool. And I think it's also quite fun to have the float like this, so you can actually fit a, mini doll inside. I don't think you can fit a minifigure. This minifigure has a wider lower body, so supposedly you can simulate the floating in the water. And then throughout the exterior, you can see lots of glass fences or barriers, and they all built very nicely. Luckily, I don't have much scratches on the clear piece, so it looks really nice. The garage door here, you can see using the same color scheme, and the gradation type from yellow turns into red and then purple. This is all very nice touch. I've got some plants and vegetation on top of some of the rock and the side, and these are all very nice little builds, and even the color combination looks very nice as well. So this is the entrance. You've got very nice stairs to walk up. You've got the mailbox. So this is number 90. I'm not sure what street they are on. And then moving to this side, we've got two very tall trees. I actually quite enjoy building this, and I think it has lots of details that you don't typically see in previous Lego sets. And the good part, it has a new element. So remember the new fern piece introduced last year. Now they have a bigger one, so it's going to be quite useful. I'm pretty sure they will release more color variations, and I can't wait for this to be available from Pick a Brick, so I can buy some extra ones. But I don't really have any plan to create my own creation. And then on the at the bottom, you've got a few more small plants around the trees. The other brilliant thing about the exterior is this lovely waterfall here. It's using this transparent piece. Usually you use it for walls, but this time they use it as a waterfall. So it's a very long one, and basically from top level it's dropping the water down, and some nice use of the smaller pieces to create the effect of the water hitting the lower level. Although it looks really nice, but one thing to keep in mind, because it's quite tall, although it's quite secure, but if you have young kids around, and just make sure that they don't pull it from here, because you do able to pull this apart. But normally it won't break apart, but if you intentionally pull it out like this, it will break apart. This brings us to the top level. This is a really, really nice looking small pond. Let's just turn that around, and we can look from this side and then start looking at the details from the top. And you do have some koi fish print here. So basically they keep some of the koi on the top. Hopefully they have some nets here. Otherwise the koi will follow the current and stream down to the bottom. You've got a few other water plants around, but I really like the way they create the boundary of the pond here. It looks really nice using these flat tiles. Just next to the pond is a yoga mat. You can see the stickers and the screen here. Basically, someone will be lying around here to do yoga. You've got some of the water bottle, and I wonder what this is. I don't do yoga this way, or I don't do yoga much, or I don't do yoga at all. So it's very hard to immediately link up to what this thing is. And another small area with some plants. And then from this side, which we'll look at the action features later, you've got two stickers. I believe these are solar panels. I think this small dimension is powered by solar power, which is very nice. And then moving towards to the left is another um, space for people to take a rest. I love this table here, using clear piece to create a very elegant looking table. I've got this piece in clear color for the plate with a donut. I've got some drinks as well. A lovely looking sofa outside, some candles. We've got a karaoke machine, which is a sticker here, and here got two mics, of course, for people to sing. Um, this is just another flower pot here, but the other thing very fun is this sofa. Well, it can add side bed, but I think it's just a wider sofa which people can lie down, and you can spin around. Of course, you can't spin towards the other side, but you see there's some angle that you can switch on this particular seat. Overall, these furnitures are looking really good and can be very useful in other settings outside Lego Friends as well. Going down the next level, there's another room. This is another really nice looking bed here with a present, of course, a sticker. And I love the lamp behind the bed. I think this is a very lovely looking bed, and you've got a place where they have a parrot, I believe, which they keep, or maybe it's a songbird, or I don't really know, but it's also a very nice small build, and you can see from the inside how well it looks. The exterior is even from the inside with all this color, and then on this part here, you've got a dressing table with some perfume, a mirror, just a sticker, and I don't know what this is. I believe this is just a fan. And then we're going to move towards here. You can see a small step, which is a very nice touch. Unfortunately, the doors doesn't have an actual door, so people can just walk through it. But I think that's fine. It has an angle over here, but nothing much that you can do to close this gap. So you just have to assume this is a actual corridor with some walls cover. And then towards here, you've got a new element. I really like this new element because it allows you to create lots of different pattern. So this is something I encountered first time. So I was really excited to build this. And then you've got a wall with all the family portraits and also some photos from graduation, and all these stickers I believe are some certificates that the characters earn during the time related to the photos. And you can see a gap here, which kind of related to the action feature here. We'll start have a look at this. So basically, if you turn this, let me just refocus the camera just a little bit. If you turn this, you know, in the right direction, you can see the elevator will go up and down. Uh, this is how the mini doors travel through the mansion. But of course, you can keep turning, which is way higher up than it should be. So you should stop here. Unfortunately, there's quite a bit of gap, so it will be quite dangerous. So assuming there's actually a door, otherwise it will be quite dangerous, and some disastrous things may happen, which you can relate to some final destination stuff. And the good thing is with the elevator. Let me just put a mini door on the elevator because it relates to the window. Oh, unfortunately, she kind of drops. Let me just place it, start recording it. Okay, here we are. Because the elevator doesn't have any studs to secure the mini door, so it was a little bit difficult to reach inside and place the mini door. But you can see the windows here. You can actually see the elevator travel through the level. So this is a really nice details. And the elevator build actually is very fun. But unfortunately, the other set that I built before that, the Monkey Kid Megapolis City, also using the same technique to create a elevator. But I do think this one looks way more better compared to the Monkey Kid one. And what I like about this elevator is that it actually travel through underwater as well, and they use the blue color to create the underwater effect. So it's gonna be quite nice for is it quite nice? Hopefully, no one is perving around. Now we're back to this level and the interior. Basically, this is Imani's room. You can see there's a rabbit soft toy, a couple of stickers for the sleeping area, and some of the artwork on the table, and also some other decoration inside a children's room. These are all very nice detail. And then we've got a room here, and this is the toilet. You can see they use stickers for some of the details inside. Very nice way to create the vanity, although the toilet is a little bit small in terms of the holes. So hope they're not having some spicy food and having some explosive moments. Otherwise, I don't think this toilet is good use for that. So moving down, which is the entrance, so people actually will have to press the bell or knock the door from this main entrance. and then we've got a sunbed outside with some sunscreen, which is really nice. And of course, you can directly get to the swimming pool from here. So anyone trespass the property does not need to get into the mansion to go into the swimming pool. Anyway, this is not that important. So getting into the entrance, you've got the way to get on the elevator, but you got a nice area with another sink here for people to fill some drinks. I wish they have some stickers or some other design here to having a water dispenser of some sort, or the washlet. What washlet is it? For the faucet. Sometimes I get into using foreign vocabulary. And if you spot any, feel free to leave in the comment section below. But I do like how they create all the shelf using these flat tiles. So moving towards this area, I think this is a performing area. I've got a nice seat, and this piano is probably one of the best mini build from this set. It has so much detail, so realistic, and you can even open it. This is one of the best mini build from this set. I think this is slightly a outdoor area. I think if you want to build the rest of the mention, you really need to plan about how it kind of works, because looking at the fence here, there's definitely some form of outdoor area. Well, not necessarily outdoor, probably like something over it, but it doesn't really have a window. So pretty much it feels like a balcony. And then if you move towards this side, this is another very cool build, to be honest. It's an outdoor jacuzzi. This is using the ice cream piece to create the bubble effects. And again, they're using this new element, which is the clear piece. Kind of looks like a fence. That this is very useful. Again, I hey, what is the word I'm trying to say? I kind of encounter or first experience this piece in the Monkey Kid Megapolis set, but this is even a better use to create a outdoor jacuzzi. And of course, you've got some nice chairs and table with some foods and drinks for people to enjoy. And moving down, you actually got a recording studio at the basement. You see a record here, a mic, some stickers for the mixing machine, and some screen on how it mix, how the music mix looks like. And this is another really nice place. And the other thing is you can actually pull this out, and this is a hidden bed. So if you get tired during your recording session, you can just pull this out and take a rest on the bed here. And walk along. This is the garage. You don't actually see much here. There's some action feature hidden in this wall. You don't have any lights and nothing much, just a flat base tile, but this is how it works. But you can put the car here, and then on this side, this thing we just talked about when we ran through the exterior. Basically, if you turn this, and it will drop the car out from the garage. And if you take the car out, this set is actually quite stable. Like you can just leave it up like this, because while building it, it feels like each level can be removed in a modular, but actually not. They're all connect very firmly together, so it's a very sturdy model. That's why I'm saying, like, if you really want to create a fully enclosed one, there lots of work needs to be done, because you might want to convert it to be modular, but it will make it hard for you to relocate it. But if you stay this way, then you need to think about what's the other half and how you can make it looks even better as a fully closed modern mansion. Even all the stuff that we went through, like you pretty much have an idea of what's gonna be on the other half. Probably another backyard around here, a proper kitchen with some dining space and such. But it's up to you to decide what do you want in the other parts of the mansion. And this is the Andrea's modern mansion. And just one comment: Andrea's is bloody rich. Anyway, back to seriousness, I really like this set. I really enjoy the build and I think it looks absolutely stunning. And it may be the best looking Friends set ever. It has tons of interior details with a working elevator, but for me, the highlight of this set is the exterior design. If you compare to what Legos has already released so far, the exterior is just second to none. No doubt this will be a contender for the set of the year, and I totally would recommend this set to everyone. Although the price point is a bit high, well, you just have to wait for whether it's triple VIP or a good gift with purchase to buy this, because right now this is still exclusive to Lego.com or Lego stores. You let me know what you think about this set in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like. If you want to know more on the building process of this set, don't forget to check out my videos of me building this set throughout the past 6 days, and I'll see you next time.